Oh, sorry. What?
Hey, we've got Carmen, the DNA expert, and I have a great question for you today.
Okay,
Carmen,
let's hear it.
Is there an Alzheimer's gene?
Yes, actually, there's a couple of them. Okay, now this is a really interesting area as of late, because up until now, the last year, we've been taught and told and trained that we cannot prevent Alzheimer's. Well, studies are showing that you can prevent Alzheimer's through diet. This has something to do with type 3 diabetes. You're going to start hearing that.
No.
Yes. And when you have a healthier diet, when you're on your DNA diet, when you're putting food into your body and nutrients that your body agrees with, that doesn't cause your body stress. So some foods will cause your body stress. Inflammatory genes go up. Some food causes our body to de-stress. And that is what we're trying to do by understanding our DNA diets. So when it comes to the Alzheimer's gene, it is very important to understand if we have a high risk or a low risk, because I'm hoping that that would encourage somebody to take really good preventative measures rather than just trying to diet to look good in a mirror. Because any diet will work, actually. Usually, if you follow a diet, you're probably going to lose weight. The key, though, is that diet preventing things like Alzheimer's? Is that diet helping you for your long-term health? So that's why I've been encouraging people, pushing people, screaming at the top of the mountain to get your DNA done.
Just do it.
Do it. And we're learning more and more all the time about this area of the brain health. And there's other things that people can do to prevent Alzheimer's, like keeping your brain busy and those types of things. But I wanted to put something into your flow of thinking here. Is even if you're on the wrong fitness program and you're constantly stressing your body all the time, and you're carrying Alzheimer's genes, and maybe you had a few concussions, well, now all of a sudden that risk area in your genetics is going to be heightened. So that's why it's so important not only to be eating the right foods, but also taking the right vitamins and supplements, and also to be doing the right fitness program. Because our whole lives, if we're stressing our body and running, over time, that is going to cause more inflammatory, and all that inflammation affects the brain.
Now, there are people out there who have, suggest certain vitamins and minerals for Alzheimer's, but again, what's good for me could possibly not be good for you.
You are so incredibly correct in saying that. Some vitamins are not good for some people, and there's other vitamins that can really encourage somebody's genetics to turn on, okay? So in genetics, we all have mutations from our parents. They were passed down to us. So DNA, you can kind of think, looks like this. So when we get half of our mom and half of our dad, okay? So sometimes we get a good gene from our mom and a bad one from our dad, or we get good, or we get poor. Now, the empowerment of knowing your DNA and understanding it is to truly learn how to turn on your genetic function. So when you have a good and a poor, this gene can express itself differently. So it can express itself good today or bad today, depending on your lifestyle choices. So you're in the driver's seat. You have the decisions now. You have the insight with your DNA to make better decisions for your long-term health.
Brilliant.